It's only 11 something, but why does it feel like it's 2 something? We just vibing, we just crazy, baby.
So what's up, guys? It's Cralisa Victoria. I'm back with another video. It just crossed my mind that I'm not too certain that I actually just recorded the first part of my video. So I'm a little bit, not gonna lie, I'm a little hurt. Anyway, what's about to go down is I'm actually retwisting my hair right now. I'm using the Murray's gel, lock gel, and I've already put some into this cap, as you guys can see. It's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, it's like a gel, and I'm gonna be retwisting my hair today. I don't know if they changed the consistency in this gel over time, but it most definitely doesn't feel how it used to feel in the past. Like in the past, it was lightweight like this, but it also felt like it had just a little bit more hold. I could be wrong, so don't quote me, but honestly, it definitely seems like something changed in the regimen, or not the regimen, in the like their concoction. So yeah, so all I'm doing today is kind of trying to retwist my roots a little bit, but being that like I just said, it seems like this consistency has changed. I don't know what this retwist is about to turn out like because there's like, it doesn't even feel like there's a real hold. And that's why I used to like it in the past, because it didn't seem like overpowering, but at the same time, I need it to hold something, you feel me? I don't want to use beeswax, but I need this to hold something. You feel me? And another thing I need to do is I need to get the smaller clips, because that's what I used to have in the past, but for whatever reason this time I picked up larger clips, and I just feel like I need to have the thinner clips, just because sometimes it's better to just do a clip every 1 to 2 locks. And with me having the larger clips, it's like better to put like bulk my retwist, like bulk basically the locks into one. I don't know why it doesn't seem like I can get my words together today, but it just seems better to do it that way, I guess. And even like in the past when I had my first set of locks, I didn't retwist my whole head in the same day. That's one thing I did not do. But because I'm in the starter phase, I have to do that. But when I used to have them, I used to literally maybe one day just do the back, another day just do the front, the top, and then eventually make my way down to doing the edges. So it was always in stages. I never did my locks all in the same day, just too much. Just never did that. So, oh, did I just feel a knot? We might be onto something, ladies and gentlemen. I think I just felt a knot in one of my locks. Is that perhaps a little bit of budding? But anyway, so like I said, I don't know if the first portion of this video that I thought I just filmed, I don't know if it happened, but whatever. If it didn't, basically all I was saying was I'm gonna be retwisting my hair. Like, it's like, even when I go to grab this product, like look, when I go to grab it, I have to use 2 fingers just to try to clump some together, just because I feel like the consistency, they have made it more water-based probably over time, which is, it's good to have water. Let me look at the ingredients. Yep, the first ingredient is water, and I think that's why I used to like this product, because water-based. I want something that's water-based, but I feel like this specific jar might have too much water in it, because it feels like I'm retwisting my hair with water instead of feeling the other, you know, like products and things like that. which that's why I always used to retwist with this, and I used to love it because it was very lightweight. It has a pleasant smell, you know, like it's not stink or anything like that. And I used to love that. Like, who doesn't want a lightweight product on their hair? Who doesn't want something that's not going to really give them product buildup? Who doesn't want that? So I used to love this. But like I said, this is my first time trying it. It's been a few years since I last had LOCS. So I think it's definitely been about 4 or 5 years since I combed out my first set of LOCS. So, you know, obviously I do remember what I used to use because I was able to comb out almost 3 years worth of LOCS, you know, myself. Most people have to cut their hair. Not everybody's fortunate enough to be able to comb them out. So I remember what I used. You know, my regimen was very simple. It was never over the top doing the most. You know, I kept my hair, my scalp oiled when necessary, and I kept, you know, the retwist product. I'd stick with what worked, which, like I said in the past, it was this very lightweight and everything. But now the thing that has me more concerned is how my retwist is about to turn out. Like, am I going to take the clips off and it's still going to be like fuzzy? Because that's kind of how I feel. Like, are my roots going to be intact? Because right now it most definitely feels like I'm retwisting, but I'm not certain what the results are going to be. That's what it feels like right now. Because like I just told you, the product definitely seems too water-based. And it could just be this jar. It could just specifically be that jar. I'm not certain, but I'm just gonna show y'all. And I was gonna hold out on retwisting my LOCS, but I'm glad I decided to, because just look at this. I got new growth. 2, it's like my LOCS are starting to try to mat together at the roots. So regardless, I needed to do a retwist regardless. And you see, this time I can't clip and go. I have to legit twist. You know, like, I have to keep twisting. And then I have to hold it and twist the other at the roots. Because like I told you guys, I don't have the smaller clips right now. And I try to twist the roots, you know, tight enough to see that I actually did a retwist, but not too tight for friction. But see, I have the longer clip, so that means I need to be putting more hair to each clip, if that makes any sense. So now I'm gonna pull out like this right here. What is this? This looks like it's trying to stem from 2 different lock places, which it is. I don't know where it came from, but it did not come from this lock. But you see what's going on, like, locks are starting to kind of merge together. Like, look, these are 2 different locks, and they're trying to, that was 3 locks merged in together, and they're all 3 different locks. So yeah, I guess it was time for a retwist. Because the last thing you want your locks to do is start locking together. That was 3 locks, like, locked together. Well, not locked, but you know what I mean? They had started merging together. These are thinner locks, which, you know, made me question at first, should I go ahead and combine them, but I think I'm just gonna keep them as is. I'm gonna keep them as is. Oh. See, that's why too, having the smaller clips are better, because I can like retwist 1 lock at a time and then put a clip. But having the larger clips, it's almost like, bro, you be somewhat missing locks. And then I just feel like the smaller ones allow for you to focus more on your hair. I'm gonna retwist this one so you guys can see what I'm saying about the water base. You see how water? And you can see my curl still curly. You see it? So I'm just gonna retwist this front one. I'm gonna add some of this edges hair, my edges up in there before I lay my edges in the end. And like I said, like, I know I'm gonna have new growth throughout the year, but I'm not trying to re-dye my hair until probably like at least a year in. I'll touch my roots up. But for now, I'm almost a month in. That gives me 11 more months of straight growth. No retwist. I mean, not retwist. No hair color. And I can't wait till they lock in the middle, because I used to normally make sure that my hair is like really, you know, conditioned and things like that. But you see, when I put the one clip on there, it does not hold as tightly. That's why I gotta get the small clips. It don't hold as tightly, and I can't put that many lock. I can't put a clip per lock. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it, finish retwisting my hair, then I'm gonna come back, show you guys exactly what my retwist and stuff like that ended up looking like, okay? So, yeah. Okay guys, so I just have my clips in right now. I did notice that the product that I used was, like I said, the same product that I used back in the day when I had the initial set of locks. However, give me a second. I keep feeling like I'm about to like puke. It might be too because I need to eat, which I'm about to cook dinner, but I feel very, very faint right now. Like I can pass out and puke. So, very awkward. So anyway, the product I was using, like I said, was Murray's gel. I used this back in the day. What I noticed, and I love when my products say that it starts in first ingredient water, because it tells me that it's a lot of good other things in there for it to start the product with with water means that a lot of times that it's going to be the largest makeup of the consistency of something. Like if it's the last product, then it's probably like a little bit of that product in there, but Water is the first ingredient on here, and it feels very water based. I don't know if they changed their little recipe over time, but it sure did feel too like watery. So I retwisted my hair. You guys can see my scalp, but I don't think this is like my best retwist. This is my first retwist since I started the second set of locks on July 1st. Like I said, I'm 3 weeks and 2 days and almost 4 weeks a month into the restart of my locks, and you can see my scalp. You can. I retwisted some things, clipped it. Depending on how long I keep the clips, I might hit it with the blow dryer just so it can kind of dry the product in place, and then I'm gonna remove the clips and just go about my day. But I honestly feel like that product was super, excuse me, super watery. And again, I want to show you what it looks like. Not sponsored, but it's the Murray's Loc gel, and then this is what the beeswax look like. So see, one is wax from this brand and one is gel, so be careful to read this before picking it up in the store. I got this one for $4.99 in the beauty store. I got this one for like $1.97, $2 in Walmart. So yep. And this was the last one, so that's why, you know, last two. I have bought 2 of these. That's why they're so small. And then this is the gel. I bought 1 of these, which should last me for a good little time. But yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm gonna go cook dinner because I am feeling super sick. So again, like, comment, share, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see all of you beautiful people in the next video.
It's only 11 something, but why does it feel like it's 2 something?